I have been reborn as the second Hokage, Senju Tobirama, brought back by Orochimaru's impure world reincarnation. Now granted a new lease on life, how shall I face the shinobi world? Teacher Sarutobi, Konoha has rotted. Let this wind of mine set the windmill of Konoha spinning once more. Is that so, Orochimaru, my student? I wish to see if the ninjutsu you have mastered meets my requirements for graduation. Ninja art, shuriken. You are too naive. Hidden shadow snake hands? It seems my teacher is nothing special after all. Not quite. Earth style, mud river. This is truly beyond my expectations. Humph, don't think you can escape. Earth style, earth dragon flame flow. Is it over? No. Teacher Sarutobi, playtime ends here. Summoning scroll, impure world reincarnation. This feeling I have to stop him. Is he using a summoning jutsu for defense? Don't be in such a hurry, it's not over yet. I must stop the third one. Did the summoning of the fourth book fail? But Teacher Sarutobi, no. Lord Third Hokage, facing these two, what do you intend to do? This is the first Hokage, and the second Hokage. Good grief, I've actually transmigrated into Senju Tobirama. Such overwhelming power, as expected of the impure world reincarnation. The chakra within my body is virtually limitless. And if my memories serve me correctly, Orochimaru's mastery of the impure world reincarnation at this stage is still imperfect. Therefore, I cannot yet unleash my full strength. Ding. Postbound. Name. Senju Tobirama. Strength. High. Emergency status. Impure world reincarnation mission. Break free from Orochimaru's control. Reward, strength restored to 70 of peak. This is far too simple, since the impure world reincarnation was my own creation. I only need to recall the seals and mechanisms of the jutsu, and simply reverse them. I didn't expect that seeing you to Hokages again would be in such a manner. Monkey, I can't believe you become the third Hokage. I am relieved the village is under your leadership. Tobirama, look at you. I told you long ago to stop messing around with those forbidden jutsu. Now look at the result. You've been dragged back even after death. Damn it. Monkey, the caster of the jutsu, hasn't fully mastered the technique yet. Currently, Hashirama and I can only exert 30 of our power. Can you even handle this? The fight hasn't even begun, and we're already being exposed by our own people. If I let them keep chatting, it'll be a 3-on-1 fight against me. As expected of the god of shinobi, even in death, he can make such a judgment in such a short amount of time. Now then, water style, water dragon bullet. What's happening? This is a forbidden jutsu I invented. Orochimaru, you've played yourself. This is bad. This technique is truly a master of ninjutsu. He actually broke free from the impure world reincarnation. Teacher, stop talking. Monkey, leave it to me. I will deal with this junior who abuses forbidden jutsu. Big brother, I'll leave him to you. The legendary second Hokage. You have always been someone I admired. To be your opponent is truly my honor. Humph, if you knew that I currently possess 70% of my peak power, you wouldn't be saying that. Water style. Something seems wrong. I fear that even the triple magic gate cannot block this man's water style wave. According to my memories of my previous life, Orochimaru at this stage shouldn't be so easy to kill. As I thought. Wood style, advent of the world tree. This is bad. I'm sorry, teacher. The First Lord is too strong. I couldn't stop him. No matter, monkey. I will handle the remaining situation now. The caster's skill range is fluctuating wildly. Use your defensive skills to protect yourself. But what about you, teacher? In this state of impure world reincarnation, I am immortal. I understand. Water style, water dragon crash. Damn it, the suction is too strong. I can't move at all. Oh no, even that guy can't move. Monkey, use your defense. I've got it. Teacher. Adamantine Monkey King. Monkey, it's settled. Come out. Teacher, this. Stop talking. Order the men to clear out the remnants. Lord Hokage, are you all right? Assemble all shinobi of Chunin rank and above. Launch a counter-offensive against the Sand and Orochimaru. Yes, Lord Hokage, have you found Jiraiya? Lord Jiraiya is already on his way. Kakashi and Guy are away on a mission. Furthermore, the Ninetales inside Naruto has gone berserk. It seems he is locked in a fierce battle with the Sand's Jinchuriki. I see. Handle it immediately. Danzo, where are you right now? Lord Orochimaru, are you all right? The mission failed. Retreat. You've reduced Konoha to this state. Do you really think you can escape? This is impossible. The second actually restored his strength, while under the effect of the impure world reincarnation? This is unscientific. How can a dead man increase his power? The Master of Shinobi has returned. I wonder how the other great nations and small organizations will react. Lord Second Hokage, I truly underestimated you. I wonder what teacher Sarutobi will think of a second Hokage who can remain in the living world forever. Ha ha ha. This is truly interesting. Watching the figures retreat. Tobirama did not pursue. He had already placed a Flying Thunder God Mark on Orochimaru. This was to facilitate his plans for the future. Ding. Name, Senju Tobirama. Strength, high, state, emergency, impure world reincarnation. Mission, reverse the tide of the Konoha crush. Plan, turn the situation around. Eliminate all the filth within Konoha village. Reward, full recovery of strength. Hey hey hey. Having a system really makes a difference. According to the original plot, I barely have to lift a finger to complete the mission. You are the second Hokage. Jiraiya, is it? You've actually been resurrected. Was it Orochimaru's doing? Now is not the time for that. Konoha is in chaos. Follow me to stabilize the village. The chaos in Konoha. I wonder what the others will look like when they see a living Lord Second. Hehe. Where is Sarutobi? Tell him to see me. This guy. This person. Why does he look exactly like the second on the Hokage rock? Teacher, you wanted to see me. Monkey, the greatest threat has been dealt with. Have the enemies within the village not been cleared out yet? Teacher, the Sans Jinchuriki is still in Konoha. How should we handle it? Current Konoha is in no position to wage war with another nation. Foolish, simply arrest all the Sand Shinobi and lock them up. We will demand an explanation from the Sand later. They ran wild in our village. Do you expect us to greet them with a smile? Monkey, since when did you become such a weak Hokage? Convey my orders. Any enemy shinobi within Konoha who continues to resist is to be executed on the spot. Those who surrender are to be detained in the Konoha prison. Ding. Congratulations to the host for completing the mission. Reward, full recovery of strength. Finally, I'm back to full power. Teacher, I didn't think you'd actually return. Teacher, Hiruzen Sarutobi, as the man who took the mantle in a crisis. The one you entrusted with the title of Hokage. Sarutobi Hiruzen, having been appointed in a time of crisis, is the man you entrusted with the mantle of Hokage? Yet he indulged his disciple, Orochimaru, allowing him to conduct human experiments. And when the time came to stop Orochimaru, he showed mercy, letting the tiger return to the mountains. That is why Konoha has suffered this calamity. I propose that Hiruzen Sarutobi step down as Hokage. Denzo, where were your people during the early days of the crisis? Master, the root forces under my command cannot be wasted on pointless sacrifices. The village's active strength is limited. I had to preserve our power to ensure that after the war, the other four nations would not take advantage of Konoha. Naturally, Denzo would not reveal his true intentions. What he was actually thinking was, it would be best if Orochimaru killed Hiruzen, even if Hiruzen survived. The position of the fifth Hokage would inevitably fall to him. He just hadn't expected. That damned Orochimaru would recklessly use a forbidden jutsu he hadn't mastered, causing Master Tobirama to spiral out of control. Truly foolish. Everyone, my disciple, Hiruzen Sarutobi, failed in his tutelage. For the damages Konoha has suffered, he cannot escape responsibility. I hereby announce the removal of Hiruzen Sarutobi from the position of Hokage. Who is in favor and who opposes? I am in favor. I'm sorry, old man. Though this may seem rebellious, I believe that stepping down to enjoy your twilight years is likely the best choice for you. Master, there is no need for them to choose. I, Hiruzen Sarutobi, willingly resign from the position of Hokage. It seems Hiruzen is not as pathetic as I imagined. To think, he was actually willing to give up the title of Hokage. On the other hand, Denzo is the real scum who must be eliminated. Does this fellow think that because Hiruzen has stepped down, he can simply become the Hokage? And does he plan to get rid of me? Humph. Lord Second, Konoha cannot be without a Hokage for a single day. I propose that you return to the position of Hokage. Hada Kakashi, do you know what you are saying? Lord Second has already spent his entire life laboring for Konoha. Do you really expect him to continue dedicating himself to the village with a dead body? That would be a desecration of a hero. Elder Denzo, you are mistaken. The second Hokage is a man of clear boundaries between public and private duty. He was the Hokage of a previous generation. It is perfectly reasonable for him to return to the role. Hyuga Hayashi. Everyone, I am grateful for your support. Even with this broken body, I am more than happy to shine once more for Konoha after death. I am delighted to do so. I, Tobirama Senju, shall serve as the provisional Hokage. Should a brilliant newcomer emerge in Konoha in the future, I, Tobirama Senju, will willingly yield the position. But Master, the transition of the Hokage is no small matter. We must first petition the daimyo of the Land of Fire. Humph, the daimyo. What utter nonsense. Petitioning. It's more like a veiled attempt to control us. I am well aware of this. I shall set out for the capital of the Land of Fire tomorrow. The scouts report. The Second Hokage has been revived. What? Tobirama Senju is back. Furthermore, he has suppressed the internal chaos caused by Orochimaru. Damn that cursed Konoha. It seems they can develop any kind of ninjutsu. Why not just revive Hashirama Senju as well? Obito, the Second Hokage, has returned, and he has been re-elected as Hokage. We must accelerate our plan. The Second Hokage. He is nothing more than a dead man. Once the tailed beasts are collected, and the Ten Tails is revived, then it won't matter if it's the second. Even if Hashirama Senju himself were revived, what could he possibly do to me? No one can stop the progress of the Eye of the Moon plan. However, the pace of the plan does indeed need to be quickened. I must go see Nagato. Humph, once the infinite Tsukuyomi is activated, the entire world will be laid bare. Having arranged for the various affairs of Konoha, Tobirama, accompanied by a few of his former guards, set out on the journey to the capital. In truth, Tobirama was reluctant to make this trip, but if he could lure out the hidden rats within the village, or the greedy vultures from the outside, then it was a journey worth taking. Lord Danzo, the Second Hokage, has departed for the Land of Fire with a few of his former attendants. Those attendants are Shiranui Genma, Reito Namiashi, and Aoitor Neko. You are still the same as you were back then, setting out with such a small group, just like the time you went with me to negotiate with the Land of Lightning. Humph, cursed. Back then, I was only a hair's breadth away from the position of Hokage being mine. Master, surely, in your heart, you favored me more. Master, Konoha needs a new Hokage to push the village to even greater heights. I am sorry, Master. In the future, you will realize that I was right. Depart. Proceed according to the original plan. Yes. Only I, Danzo, am worthy of the title of Hokage. Ha ha ha. While Tobirama, accompanied by the third's former attendants, traveled at an unhurried pace, the assassination attempt he anticipated finally arrived. So, they've finally come. He had not yet detected any traces of the enemy. This was already the third wave, yet they still refused to show themselves. Who exactly wants to assassinate me while remaining hidden? It really is quite a puzzle. Let us continue. Not long ago, the various hidden villages, upon learning of the Second Hokage's revival, had been discussing their countermeasures. Just then, Denzo provided everyone with the Second Hokage's itinerary. Consequently, the nations decided to combine their efforts to eliminate this man, a Tobirama who was merely a product of the impure world reincarnation. Report, my lord. The Second Hokage is not far off. We will encounter him shortly. You already have the basic intel on the second. As for Root, it is not yet convenient to break ties with him openly. I leave the rest in your hands. Rest assured, he is but a dead man. Given the combined strength of several great hidden villages, killing the Second Hokage is a goal well within our reach. In return, we hope that Lord Danzo will honor the agreement. Do not worry, once Lord Danzo becomes Hokage, the grand gifts promised to each village will be more than sufficient. Then I wish you all good luck. Finally decided to show yourselves. It seems you prepared a grand gift for me. You all hide for now. That group is coming for me. You are no match for them. Understood, Lord Hokage. You finally appeared. We have waited so long for this moment. Humph, is that so? Then prepare to die. Everyone, attack together. Do not give him a moment to breathe. You dare use water style in my presence? Who gave you such confidence? Did we hit him? Never underestimate your opponent, especially when that opponent is the legendary Second Hokage. Lightning style, lightning torrent. Humph, even if he is the Second Hokage, under an attack like this, he cannot possibly survive. No, bet. Is this the grand gift you prepared for me? Oh. Now then. Ha ha ha. The head of the Second Hokage, I, Liu Tixing, shall take it. The Second Hokage is nothing more than no, how is this possible? His strength is truly terrifying. Tisk, I wanted to spend more time adapting to this body. I didn't expect the enemy to be so fragile. How boring. Lord Hokage, are you all right? I am fine. Go clear the battlefield. Remember to preserve the corpses. Yes, sir. I had originally planned to solve the internal problems slowly, but now it seems that upon my return, a great purge is necessary. And as for the rakeage, scrub your neck clean. We shall settle all our old and new grudges together. My, truly impressive. As expected of the ninja god's younger brother, in terms of strength, he is not far behind the others. In the end, he is still just a slightly more powerful mortal. Once Lord Madara is revived, even the flying immortal is nothing more than an ant before Lord Madara. I truly wonder if these powerhouses take a dump differently than ordinary people. Idiot. We already have the intelligence on the flying immortal. Stop wasting time. We have other matters to attend to. Let's go. In the land of fire, after completing the necessary formalities, Tobirama Senju immediately set out for Konoha. Since it was inconvenient for the Great Ming to travel openly, they dispatched an envoy and for attendants to accompany Tobirama to Konoha to witness the succession ceremony of the Hokage. Humph. A few worthless pests. Lord Envoy, Lord Hokage, this has nothing to do with me. I didn't expect this either. I know, there is no need for explanations. It seems that old fox, Denzo, has been plotting this for a long time. He has some brains, but not enough, in that case. What does the Hokage intend to do? I will return to the village as quickly as possible. I want them to know exactly what price must be paid for trying to kill me. You few, seal the corpses properly, and follow my lead. You others, take this gentleman to rest. I have some matters to handle. Lord Hokage, please stay safe. Unlike the other Hokage advisors, Denzo Shimura's home was not located within the Shimura clan's ancestral grounds, and he rarely stayed there. He spent most of his time at the root base. However, today, contrary to his usual habits, Denzo remained in his residence. If nothing goes wrong, by now, Master should already have been sealed by the Thought Squad. Forgive me, Master. Your resurrection stood in my way. You were already a dead man. Why persist in lingering in this world? But why has it been so long? And yet no one from Root has come to report. Are you waiting for me? Ah. Denzo, seeing that I am not dead, are you disappointed? Master, why would you say such a thing? I have been inside the village this whole time, and have not stepped outside. I am not well acquainted with external affairs. I hope you will speak plainly, Master. Humph, the Four Saints sealing art. You certainly have some skill. I wonder when you trained these for death soldiers. What Four Saints sealing? Master, I do not know what you are talking about. Denzo, you disappoint me deeply. I once thought that although you were half a step behind Hiruzen, deep within, you still possess the resolve of a Hokage. But looking at you now, you aren't even half the man Sarutobi is. You are unworthy of being Hokage. No, in what way am I inferior to Hiruzen Sarutobi? Master, you are mistaken. Danzo, do you think that in the years since my death, I am unaware of the things you have done? Establishing root within Konoha, hunting down clan geniuses to brainwash them for your own ends, and eliminating anyone who opposed you. Colluding with Orochimaru, secretly kidnapping villagers for human experiments. Simply because Konoha's White Fang, Sakumo Haddock, was so well loved, and you feared he would threaten your dream of becoming Hokage. You drove him to commit suicide. Coveting the bloodline limit of the Uchiha, you didn't hesitate to kill my disciple, your own teammate, Kagami Uchiha. Even Kagami's descendant, Shisui, was murdered by you. You even pushed the Uchiha toward total annihilation. During the Nine Tails chaos, you did absolutely nothing. And after the fourth sacrifice, you went even further, secretly spreading rumors about the hero's son, hoping to keep the Nine Tails Jinchuriki firmly under your control. Danzo, you constantly claim it was for the sake of Konoha. Were these actions truly for the sake of the village, or were they for your own selfish desires? No, it is all a lie. Everything I did was for Konoha. They all deserve to die. Master, you will support me. If you do not support me, then you are not my master. I will kill you, you treacherous villain pretending to be Hokage. No. Stop him. Humph. Master, you forced my hand. Damn it, this man is too strong. I am no match for him. Not good. Shielding barrier technique. How is this possible? How did he discover it? Could someone have betrayed me? It's fine. I still have one final trump card. As long as I use Koto Amatsuki on the second, I can completely turn the tide of this situation. Then I, Danzo, shall become the Hokage. I could even make Konoha the strongest ninja village and rule the entire shinobi world. Master, I was wrong. Please forgive me. Give me one more chance. Yes, that's it. Come a little closer. Master, I am sorry. I was momentarily blinded by my own desires and lost my reason. I beg you, Master, give me one more chance. Hey. Finally, you're here. Did you think I didn't know that you were hiding Shisui's Koto Amatsuki? Damn it! How could he possibly know the secret of this eye? There is no other way. Since Master cares so little for our old bond, then you cannot blame me for what happens next. Lord Hokage, what happened? The Konoha advisor, Danzo Shimura, attempted a coup and has been executed by my own hand. Take Danzo Shimura's body to the Konoha interrogation department. Let the Yamanaka clan probe his mind. The truth will be revealed. Furthermore, all root ninjas are to be detained immediately. Interrogate them rigorously. Yes, Lord Hokage. I presume you are all aware that Danzo was killed by Master Sarutobi. The things you have done throughout these years, I fear that even stepping down cannot provide a satisfactory explanation to Master. Two of you, Danzo tried to rebel against Master. His death is well deserved. I, Hiruzen Sarutobi, have nothing to say. At this point, I no longer hold any regrets. Master is right. In the years I served as Hokage, I indeed made countless mistakes. As for the atrocities Danzo committed, I turned a blind eye and indulged him time and again. If Master wishes for me to abdicate, I, Hiruzen Sarutobi, am willing. As for you two old friends, why are you so greedy for power? I will not tell Master about the things you and Danzo did. But that does not mean Master will not find out. You would do well to behave yourselves. Lord Hokage, why have you summoned me? Danzo attempted a coup and has been slain. From now on, you shall take his position. Mine, Lord Hokage. Such a major event. Why did you do it without notifying us? It has already come to this. Riku, go and gather all the Jonin in the village and bring them to the meeting hall. I have an announcement to make. Yes, I understand. Everyone, I presume you have all heard. The Hokage's assistant, Danzo Shimura, attempted a coup to assassinate the Hokage. He has just been killed by my own hand. I have called you all here because I intend to redistribute the official positions within Konoha. Starting today, Shikaku Nara shall serve as the Hokage's advisor. He will take control of Danzo's route and report directly to me. The positions of the Jonin captains remain unchanged. Kakashi Haddock, you will temporarily serve as the head of the Anbu and be responsible for the village's security. Thank you for your trust, Lord Hokage. I will do my utmost to protect the village. Guy, how would you like to be my personal guard? Ah, Lord Hokage. Do you also recognize the power of my youth? Thank you, Lord Hokage. By staking my youth, I will definitely ensure your safety. Burn, my youth. All other positions remain the same. Everyone, please complete the handover of your duties as soon as possible. Anyone who resists shall be executed without mercy. Yes, sir. Ding, congratulations to the host for completing the quest. Reclaiming control of Konoha. Reward granted, wood style. Woo ha ha ha. Man, having a system really makes a difference. To possess the same wood style as Hashirama. Once I have fully mastered the wood style, I will unify the ninja world. Toppling the Otsutsuki will be an effortless task. Damn it, this familiar feeling. Could it be that man? It has been a long time. That cursed white-haired brat. You actually managed to come back to life. That is not the point. I came here today to tell you one thing. Stop interfering with Uzumaki Naruto's chakra. Why on earth should I listen to you? If the opportunity arises in the future, I might let you out. Humph, trying to manipulate me. When it comes to the words of the Senju clan, I won't believe a single syllable. Oh no, Naruto's mental strength can't hold out any longer. Men. Lord Anbu, take Naruto back and let him rest. Triple his monthly allowance from now on, deducted from my own stipend. Also, there is no need to monitor him so strictly. Might Guy, how would you like to serve as my personal bodyguard? Ah, Lord Hokage. Do you also acknowledge my youth? Thank you, Lord Hokage. I shall stake my youth on this. I will protect your safety with everything I have. Burn. Burn with the fire of youth. As for the rest of you, your positions remain unchanged. Everyone, complete your handovers as quickly as possible. Anyone who resists will be executed without hesitation. Yes, sir. Ding, congratulations to the host for completing the task. Woodland cultivation completed? Reward, wood style. Whoa. Man, having a system really makes a difference. I now possess the same wood style as Hashirama. Once I have fully mastered it, I will unify the ninja world. Toppling the Otsutsuki will be an effortless task. Damn it, this familiar feeling. Could it be that man? If there is any slip-up in the caretaking, I will hold you personally accountable. Yes, sir. Why have you all suddenly come to find me? What is the matter? Teacher, we are all overjoyed that you could be revived and returned to the village to lead Konoha as the Hokage. Everyone in the village is thrilled. Under your wise leadership, there is no need for flattery. Speak plainly. Since that is the case, teacher, I shall speak frankly. Teacher, regarding your execution of Danzo, don't you think you were a bit too heartless? Danzo was, after all, your disciple. Over the years, he served Konoha with absolute dedication. After you killed him, you even dragged his name through the mud. Now, in the eyes of Konoha, Danzo is viewed as a despised and villainous traitor. Furthermore, you have appointed someone from the Nara clan as the Hokage's assistant. I fear that in the future, the three clans may harbor ambitions of rebellion. Teacher, don't you think this is somewhat wrong? Yes, teacher, enough. You believe Danzo deserves credit? The credit you speak of, do you mean the time he sent assassins to intercept and kill the Hokage of the Land of Fire? Or perhaps, the two of you were involved in that as well? Teacher, that's impossible. We are loyal to you to the core. It's absolutely impossible. Danzo did it all on his own. Men, seize these two accomplices of Danzo. Escort them to the interrogation department first. Let the Yamanaka clan check if they are still Danzo's puppets in their minds. If it turns out to be a mistake, we'll let them go. Thank you, teacher. Since you've gathered us all here, is there a mission? There is a bounty of 50 million ryo. I'm in a rush. That bastard Kakuzu, he spends every waking moment forcing me to help him earn his filthy money. It's getting to the point where my faith in Lord Jashin is wavering. Leader, I request a change of partner. My new arc is almost complete. I'm very busy, yeah? Itachi, you explain the situation to them. The second Hokage of Konoha, Tobirama Senju, has been revived. Furthermore, he has perfectly retained all the power he had in life. He has already slain Danzo and reclaimed the position of Hokage. The second Hokage, huh? So what? People get revived all the time. I have an immortal body myself. Is that really so surprising? Tobirama Senju is formidable. His strength absolutely surpasses that of the 5 great nations. Therefore, I suggest that we temporarily abandon all missions related to Konoha. For the organization's current state, the best strategy is to avoid provoking him. Itachi's words are sound. In that case, postpone all missions concerning Konoha. Dispatch scouts to gather intel on the village. For now, focus all efforts on accumulating funds to prepare for our final plan. Let's see. While Orochimaru was ambushing the fourth, we can set the sealing ceremony aside for now. We'll deal with it later. Now, let us discuss the revival ceremony of Tobirama Senju. Everyone, our joint plan with Orochimaru to bring about the Konoha crush has failed. This will undoubtedly trigger a violent backlash from Konoha. How should we handle this to appease Konoha's fury? Our Sunagakure has lost its Kazekage, and our Jinchuriki is being detained by Konoha inside their village. And now Konoha has gained Tobirama Senju. If we don't handle this incredibly powerful second Hokage correctly, it will be a devastating blow to our Sunagakure. Currently, Suna cannot afford to offend Konoha. We must first quell Konoha's desire to settle the score with us. To ensure that Tobirama Senju doesn't use us as a scapegoat, our only option is to seek a peace treaty. However, to achieve peace, we must pay the price they demand, in exchange for the return of our detained ninjas and the Jinchuriki. But our land is barren, and our resources are scarce. If Tobirama Senju makes an exorbitant demand, Tobirama is strong, yes, but there may not actually be that many powerhouses within Konoha. If he is not satisfied, we can ally with the Iwagakure village, who also fear Konoha, to put pressure on them. At worst, we can just ignite the 4th Great Ninja War. I second that motion. Gaara of the Sand is still imprisoned, right? Has Suna shown any reaction? They have, Lord Hokage. Elder Chio of Suna has proposed that they send an envoy to Konoha in half a month to negotiate the terms of a peace treaty. They claim they will provide compensation that satisfies you in exchange for the return of their Jinchuriki. Exchange the Jinchuriki, huh? Normally, letting Suna redeem Gaara wouldn't be an issue. Unfortunately, the system gave me a task a few days ago. Collecting all 9-tailed beasts will allow for a complete revival and grant me the sage body. Suna's request will likely have to be denied. I wonder if they'll be driven to desperation. Rikudo, tell them that I agree to their request. While preparing, Tobirama Senju, who was strolling around the outskirts of Konoha, suddenly spotted Uchiha Sasuke walking down the road with his hands in his pockets. Ding! Preventing Uchiha Sasuke's defection. Reward. Sage Mode. As expected of a protagonist, the rewards are incredibly overpowered. Sasuke, you should stay in Konoha. That little fellow, why is he wearing the Uchiha clan's clothing? Reporting to Lord Hokage, that boy is named Uchiha Sasuke. He is the son of the former Uchiha clan head, Uchiha Fugaku. It was his own older brother, Uchiha Itachi, who personally exterminated the Uchiha clan. As for why Sasuke survived, your subordinate is not clear on that point. Go make the arrangements. Have Uchiha Sasuke join Kakashi's Anbu unit. Let that Uzumaki Naruto join as well. Tell Kakashi that I have high hopes for them. The bond between those two is Lord Hokage. This journey has truly left me astonished. Under the leadership of the previous Hokages, Konoha has truly flourished. No need for flattery. Tell me, how does Suna intend to resolve the matter of the Konoha Crush plan? Lord Hokage is direct. Then I shall not beat around the bush. The Konoha Crush plan was masterminded by the rogue ninja, Orochimaru. We in Sunagakure were deceived by him. We had no idea it was his conspiracy. Even our Kazakage was attacked by Orochimaru. However, since the event has already occurred, Sunagakure will not shirk its responsibility. This time, we represent all of Suna, coming with the utmost sincerity to offer our apologies to Konoha. Just how great is this utmost sincerity of yours? Let's hear it. So this is the Hokage's attitude. Could it be that the powerhouses of the Warring States period all possessed such unrestrained personalities? This is a peace negotiation initiated by the Sand. Isn't it standard to wait until I propose the terms the Sand can offer before a decision is made? Who opens a negotiation by asking how much sincerity there is? Lord Hokage, the sincerity of our hidden sand village is 500 million ryo, as well as 30% of all missions, sourced from the sand for the next 10 years. I wonder if this gesture is satisfactory to the Hokage? Oh. What is this guy doing? Just a single O. This is the absolute maximum that the sand can offer. What more does he want? I do not know what price Lord Hokage requires the sand to pay in order to accept our apology. Regarding these terms, to earn Konoha's forgiveness, I will, of course, agree. As for the sand shinobi captured by Konoha, they may all be returned to you. However, the one-tailed Jinchuriki of the sand, Gaara, must remain within Konoha to receive our guidance. If you agree to this, I can represent Konoha and make peace with you. That is impossible. This is my only demand. Beyond this, Konoha will not accept any form of reconciliation from the sand. Terms like these prove that you have no intention of negotiating a peaceful settlement with the hidden sand. Senju Tobirama, are you truly so intent on sparking a war between Konoha and the sand? Before you'll be satisfied, new quest, host. Lead the Hidden Leaf Village on the front lines. Completely crush the Hidden Sand Village. Reward, double mental energy. Reward, double natural energy. Ha ha ha. Looking at the cold smirk on Senju Tobirama's face, and his utter indifference toward the prospect of war, Ebizo was nearly pushed to his breaking point. He couldn't understand why Tobirama wore such an expression. Could it be that he was truly that confident in defeating the sand? Senju Tobirama, if you insist on detaining our Jinchuriki before you will cease, then the hidden sand has no choice but to go to war with Konoha. Do it. Seize them. Since the two nations are at war, we shall start by cutting down the envoy. Senju Tobirama, if you insist on detaining our Jinchuriki before you will cease, then the hidden sand has no choice but to go to war with Konoha. Then let there be war. Move in and take them. Senju Tobirama, by attacking without a declaration, your hidden leaf can only wait to be condemned by the entire shinobi world? You few, follow me to the roof. Summon every shinobi in Konoha. We go to war with the hidden sand in 3 days. Yes, sir. Is this true? Yes, Lord Kazakage, due to the plot to collapse Konoha, the Hokage has refused peace talks with the hidden sand and has imprisoned the sand envoy. He has declared that in 3 days, Konoha will formally begin war with the sand. Hey, good, this is wonderful. We finally don't have to be as spineless as we were during Hiruzen's reign. Damnable Senju Tobirama. Does he not know the law of war? That one does not execute the envoy? To actually throw my brother into the Konoha interrogation department. How does he dare? Elder Chio, I understand your concern, but that is not what's important. Although Elder Ebizo is your brother, he is only responsible for the village's finances. Regarding the village's core secrets, he knows very little. There is no need to worry that Konoha will uncover our secrets. What we should be more concerned about now is the war with Konoha. Shut up, Rasa. Of course, I know. The village is the priority. I don't need you to remind me of that. But Konoha's overall strength is superior to ours. Furthermore, not long ago, we lost both the Kazakage and the Jinchuriki. Additionally, Onoki of the Stone has sent word that the Second Hokage can be resurrected. It is said he personally invented a forbidden jutsu, the impure world reincarnation. Those revived by this forbidden art possess immortal bodies. There is no way to stop them other than sealing. Moreover, he is the creator of the Flying Thunder God technique. Starting a war now is extremely unfavorable for us. We must find a way to restrict Senju Tobirama. I have an idea, indeed. Tobirama's strength is immense, and combined with his immortality, he can fight without hesitation. We are no match for such a monster. But this is a war, not a game played by one man. We will recall all the shinobi stationed in the land of rivers and shift the primary battlefield to the place most suitable for us, the desert. Simultaneously, we will use guerrilla tactics to constantly harass Konoha. We strike and retreat instantly, giving Senju Tobirama no chance to react. No matter how strong he is, what can he do against that? But what if Senju Tobirama directly attacks the interior of our village? Then, before the war begins, we will move the village's population and supplies to a safe location. Lord Orochimaru, this body of yours has reached its limit. If you do not replace it in time, I fear. I know. However, there is currently no suitable vessel. Lord Orochimaru, please let me become your vessel. No, your bloodline disease is something I cannot cure yet. Bring Yurin to me. I need her body. Yes, Lord Orochimaru. Most of the shinobi from Konoha, executing missions abroad, have already returned. They are all awaiting the war between Konoha and the Sand. Yet, inside his office, Senju Tobirama sat with a furrowed brow. He was contemplating one thing: how to lead Konoha to a victory with the minimum possible cost. Lord Hokage, an envoy from the Hidden Star Village wishes to see you. The people of the Star Village haven't visited for ages, yet they appear exactly when Konoha and the Sand are about to clash. Humph, interesting. Since you like to hide in the shadows, I'll play along with you. Let's see who suffers first. Lord Hokage. This is the representative from the Hidden Star Village. You may go and attend to other matters. Yes. Lord Hokage, I beg of you, please save our Hidden Star Village. Our village is currently enduring a catastrophic disaster. If you do not come to our aid, we are doomed. I can help you. But what price are you willing to pay? Lord Hokage, if you can save the Star Village, we are willing to offer the secret art, the Peacock Method. The Peacock Method. If I remember correctly, that is a secret technique that allows a shinobi to cultivate the ability to fly. Lord Hokage, if you do not believe me, I can hand over the manual for the Peacock Method to you first. Die, Senju Tobirama. HMPH, a trivial trick. Knowing you cannot win in a fair fight. you resort to such petty schemes. Truly laughable. Since you enjoy playing dirty, I shall play along. Leader, are you? Alright, what just happened? I am fine. That person from the Star Village chose to self-detonate in an attempt to assassinate me. This matter is undoubtedly linked to the hidden sand. Then, leader, should the timing for the attack on the sand be moved up? No, proceed according to the original plan. Understood, Lord Hokage. Hidden sand. Since you love playing dirty, I'll play along. Senju Tobirama has refused to release the Jinchuriki back to the Sand Village, causing the negotiations between the Sand and Konoha to end in failure. Now that Konoha is going to war with the Sand, it is the perfect opportunity for us to capture 900. No, since they are willing to fight. Let them fight to their heart's content. We can even add fuel to the fire to make this war even more intense. You mean you want the forces of the other hidden villages to join in striking Konoha? But they likely won't agree to that. Shall we strike Konoha together? But they likely won't agree. It is precisely because the current Konoha is too powerful that they will surely agree. Remember, the Elder has given strict orders. We are only to engage in guerrilla warfare, which will be enough to exhaust Konoha's spiritual energy. Retreat immediately after deploying the explosive tags. Understood. Elder Chio has already followed your instructions and relocated the clansmen to a safe haven. Defenses within this dungeon have also been reinforced. Even if Tobirama Senju himself were to attack, it would be difficult for him to find this place. What is the status of the Hoshigakure ninja? The cooperation with the Star Ninja was settled long ago. The assassination squad should have arrived in Konoha by now. Elder, if we proceed this way, could there be some impropriety? It was Senju who was ruthless and treacherous first. What we are doing is merely to preserve the land that rightfully belongs to us. Furthermore, this is a common goal, shared by several of our hidden villages. As long as Senju lives, we will never know peace. Strange. Why is it so empty here? The village may not be large, but with so many people, it is impossible for everyone to vanish overnight. Unless Humph. Since you enjoy hiding, I shall play along with you. Let us see who suffers first. What is happening? Why is there leaking water? To use such a massive water shield in the middle of a desert. It must be him. However, Tobirama Senju, no matter how powerful your water shield is, what can you actually do? This is a desert. I refuse to believe you can flood the entire hidden sand village. Based on the situation, it should be Tobirama Senju. But do not worry. In this desert, no matter how strong Tobirama Senju may be, I simply cannot believe he can flood the entire village. Now that he has come, I will wear him down until he dies right here. Still no reaction? Fine, since you love hiding so much, then stay hidden forever. I want to see just how long you can last. Oh, this is bad. Get out, quickly. The Elder instructed us. We only need to conduct guerrilla warfare. We must not get bogged down in a prolonged fight. Dispose of the bodies, clean up the scene, and proceed according to the plan. Yes, finally decided to show yourselves. Tobirama Senju, you truly are bold. To think you would dare come here alone, men of the hidden sand, come and kill him. Since you want to play, I will play with you. Is this all the strength the ninja of the Sand Village possess? I had only heard rumors of the Second Hokage's power, but I never expected that Tobirama Senju, bolstered by the reanimation jutsu, would become an immortal, indestructible existence. Against such a being, does our hidden Sand Village truly have a chance? Humph, Chio, I heard you possess a technique that once allowed a single person to conquer an entire city. I wonder if today you can let me experience it. Tobirama Senju, do not be too arrogant. Although we cannot kill you, I know that this reanimation jutsu can be sealed. Exactly, as long as you are sealed, the other ninja of Konoha will be nothing to worry about. Is that so? His speed, how can he be this fast? Is this the legendary Flying Thunder God technique? Is such a man truly someone our hidden Sand Village can contend with? I fear that if the two nations go to war, him coming alone will be more than enough to devastate us. Sigh, enough. If this stalemate continues, I fear the hidden Sand Village will cease to exist. Stop the fighting, Tobirama Senju. The hidden Sand Village surrenders. I give you 3 days. 3 days from now, come to Konoha and find me. Spread the word. First, clean up the ruins of the village. In 3 days, go to Konoha and surrender. Understood, Elder Chio. I never imagined you would actually be able to break free from my control. Well, it has been a long time. Your temper is still as fiery as ever. Having said this, Orochimaru shifted his gaze toward Pain at the front. When his eyes landed on the Rinnegan in Pain's sockets, a flicker of barely perceptible greed flashed through Orochimaru's eyes. However, Orochimaru quickly suppressed it, because he was currently no match for Pain. Even though he had switched to this body, possessing the Golden Shield bloodline. Nevertheless, while he had no immediate plans for the Rinnegan, the Mangekyo Sharingan of Itachi Uchiha was something he was determined to obtain. Orochimaru, enough idle chatter. What is your purpose in contacting the organization? If your answer does not satisfy me, I do not mind personally eliminating a traitor like you today. If the organization wishes to realize its plan, Konoha will absolutely be a major obstacle. Konoha must be destroyed, or Tobirama Senju must be killed. Therefore, I have come to discuss a partnership. Perhaps you are not yet aware, but Itachi Uchiha is a spy embedded in the organization by Konoha. As soon as these words were spoken, the atmosphere at the scene instantly plummeted to freezing. After a long silence, Pain spoke. Why should I believe the words of a traitor? Recorded here are the detailed specifics of the cooperation between Itachi Uchiha and the Konoha higher-ups to annihilate the clan. It also contains the reasons why he joined the organization after the massacre. As for whether it is true or false, a simple investigation will reveal all. Seeing that Pain showed no intention of speaking, Orochimaru's voice became more eager. You are a smart man. I will not waste more words. Let us discuss the terms of cooperation. To realize your plan, you must first get past Tobirama Senju. After all, both the One Tail and Nine Tails are currently in Konoha. No one knows if this Hokage still has designs on the other tailed beasts, and I have a way to restrict Tobirama Senju. Just give Itachi Uchiha to me. With your strength, how do you intend to restrict Tobirama Senju? On my own, I am indeed not enough, however. The reanimation jutsu. That is my method. As long as you can find the corpses of the world's past powerhouses, even if it is just a single strand of hair, I can use the reanimation jutsu to revive and control them. Although this technique is not yet fully perfected, once it is, one can simultaneously control dozens of cage-level powerhouses, and their strength will roughly reach 80 to 90% of what they had in life. Well, this power is enough to threaten the organization, is it not? Even if Tobirama Senju is powerful, as long as there are enough cage-level combatants, even if they cannot kill him, they can certainly stall him. If you can find the corpse of the legendary ghost of the shinobi world, Madara Uchiha, then killing Tobirama Senju will be no difficult task. Madara Uchiha, I can agree to your request. However, when attacking Konoha and using the reanimation jutsu, I will have the final say. As for Itachi Uchiha, I can give him to you, but it will take a few days. before I can act on your behalf. That is acceptable. I want his body after he dies. Of course, I am no longer interested in his body. In the past, Orochimaru would never have let Itachi Uchiha go, seeing him as a perfect vessel. But now he is fused with the body of King Kaku, the Golden Shield. Furthermore, while working with Itachi, within the organization, he noticed that Itachi's body was already terminally ill. All he wants now is Itachi's Mangekyo Sharingan. As for using Itachi's corpse as a human puppet, that is no longer his concern. Thus, the deal between Pain and Orochimaru was quietly settled. Having just completed his mission, Itachi Uchiha, along with Kisame, hurried back to the organization's base to report. This was because he had received news of Tobirama Senju's revival and the Third Hokage's removal from power. He had to find a way to return to Konoha. After all, he had an agreement with the village higher-ups. He was merely a predecessor, the Konoha High Command. He didn't truly understand Tobirama Senju. He feared for his brother. If he continued to stay in Konoha, he would be in danger. Yuta have finally returned. Itachi, what are you doing here? Yo, leader, you wanted to see me. There is a new mission. Eliminate the organization's traitor, Orochimaru. Hunt down Orochimaru. This mission has always been Deidara's responsibility. Why am I being asked to kill him now? Has the organization confirmed Orochimaru's location? Even if Orochimaru is to be killed, it should be Kisame and I who handle it. Kisame is on another mission. The organization has already discovered Orochimaru's trail. He is currently gravely injured by Tobirama Senju. Now is the perfect time to strike? Perfect. I happen to be in need of a powerful corpse. Turning Orochimaru into my human puppet would be most fitting. Go and get ready. I will wait for you outside. Mr. Itachi, what do you plan to do? Because Sasori's demeanor was no different from usual. Everything seemed perfectly normal. Therefore, even someone as observant as Itachi Uchiha sensed nothing unusual. Yet, he remained puzzled. Why was he needed for this mission? But since it was a direct order from the organization's leader, he could not easily refuse. It's fine. Go attend to your business first. Once I complete this mission, we will make a trip to Konoha together. The two of them sped forward, arriving deep within the land of heavens. There were no anomalies along the way. Everything appeared serene. But in the depths of Itachi's heart, a strong sense of unease began to surge. Wait! What is it? I need to contact the leader to confirm some specific details of the mission. Fine, but you'd better be quick. I detest waiting. Seeing Sasori's indifferent attitude, Itachi Uchiha almost struck him on the spot. The fact that Sasori was so confident in letting him contact the leader meant that even the organization's leader likely intended to move against him. These thoughts flashed through Itachi's mind, but his movements remained perfectly natural. He pretended to use a clone technique to contact Pain, while his mind raced with 1,000 thoughts. If his fears were true, how could he escape this ambush? After a long moment, it's settled. Let's go. This guy is truly sharp, but it's pointless. Three paths. Kill him. Form the defensive perimeter. Just as I expected, Pain is involved in this as well. Did he discover something? Hey, Itachi Uchiha, your body belongs to me now. You're too slow. Did you use a clone to self-destruct? It was a clone. Since when did this guy? He's far more cunning than he looks. The strength of these few is not inferior to mine. I cannot fight them head-on. Prolonging this will only work against me. I must find a weak point and break through. Conan, block his retreat. Don't let him escape. Damn it, pain. This guy's combat intuition is too keen. The situation is becoming problematic. Be gone. Itachi, does he plan to deal with me using Genjutsu first, and then look for an opportunity to flee? What impressive combat instincts! The Genjutsu of the Mangekyo Sharingan. I have no desire to experience that a second time. Ninja art, lightning cutter. The concealment techniques of the hidden leaf. However, this move is clearly designed to mask one's presence for the purpose of assassination. Why? Would Orochimaru use it for defense? Golden Crystal Shuriken. This guy. He actually obtained this bloodline limit. Strike together. Don't give him another chance. What an enviable pair of eyes. The Uchiha's ultimate defense, Susanoo. Curse it all though, Susanoo can ignore the attacks of Orochimaru and Konan. Pain's abilities can indeed deal damage to it. This is no way to win. Susanoo cannot be maintained for long. I must find their weakness. That shield can actually reflect energy attacks. He really is difficult to kill. However, Shinra Tensei did indeed cause a small amount of damage. This means that Shinra Tensei is essentially the control of repulsive force, not a pure energy attack. If I increase the power of Shinra Tensei, I can shatter this defense. This person, why has he been hiding in the back the whole time? He hasn't made a single move. Could it be? Humph, do you think you can carve a path through me? Itachi Uchiha, you seem to have underestimated me. Iron Sand World Shroud. Not good. Damn it, was this a coincidence? Or did he figure out my abilities in such a short amount of time? Aside from the Asura path and Animal path, whose abilities are quite obvious, the abilities of the other paths were hidden perfectly by me. But why? Was the first target Itachi Uchiha killed? The Nurika path, the one capable of reviving the others? Regardless. Itachi Uchiha, you must fall today. I finally have you. This guy, he actually managed to find the connection between the six paths in such a short time. His intellect is terrifying. If he survives and escapes back to Konoha, to reveal my intelligence, or to the entire world, my situation will become extremely difficult. His Susanoo can no longer be maintained. Strike together and kill him. Let me take him. Ah. Hey. A perfect opportunity. Itachi Uchiha, your eyes are mine. Hey. Ah, this is a crow clone. This guy, he's making me more and more excited. Ah. Even in a dying state, he still thinks of using clones to escape. Pure delusion. Ah. Another crow clone. He really is troublesome. If I were alone, it would be very difficult to stop this genius of the Uchiha. What a pity. Itachi Uchiha, you are indeed strong and very brilliant. But since you cannot be used by me, then you can only die. Leader, wait. Shinra Tensei will destroy his corpse. I have a great use for his body. A great use. Hearing this, the Deva Path paused. Allowing organization members to increase their combat power was a good thing for him as well. He stopped the technique he was about to release, and instead condensed a weapon in his hand. Since the body cannot be destroyed, I will kill him with a black receiver. Farewell. Itachi Uchiha. Conan, what is happening? Could it be related to the Crow clone just now? Conan's. What is she doing? Didn't I say not to destroy the body? Number. This is. Conan, what are you doing? No, what on earth is going on? Why did Conan suddenly? Conan, you brat, what are you doing? No, this feeling. It's as if she's fallen under Itachi Uchiha's genjutsu. How is that possible? Both of Itachi Uchiha's eyes are in your hands, aren't they? What could he possibly use to cast genjutsu? It's Shisui Uchiha's eye. Denzo Shimura. Back then, he stole one of Shisui's Mangekyo. But the other one was likely given to Itachi by Shisui himself. Such vital intelligence, and this guy didn't mention it beforehand. It seems he did this intentionally. Once this time, the siege operation targeting Uchiha Itachi, Obito and Zetsu were also aware of it. To the Akatsuki, the current prosperity of Konoha posed a great threat. While seeking to avoid the village's peak, the organization happened to encounter Orochimaru, who proposed a collaborative plan to suppress Konoha. Thus, the Akatsuki used Uchiha Itachi as a bargaining chip to obtain the blueprints in Orochimaru's possession, the power of reincarnation. However, they never expected that in a critical moment, Uchiha Itachi would seize control of Conan, plunging the others into peril. This was not something Obito wanted to see. The plan had not yet begun, and Obito still required the strength of these individuals. Oh, Toby, so it was you. Who is this masked man? How does he also possess the Sharingan? Could he be a survivor of the Uchiha clan? To think that Uchiha Madara managed to escape. If Uchiha Madara were to leak my intelligence. No, Uchiha Madara must die. And Conan as well. Toby, Conan, has been controlled by Uchiha Itachi, using Uchiha Shisui's Mangekyo Sharingan. Do you have a way to resolve this? Koto Amatsuki Shisui's Ocular Jutsu. The ultimate genjutsu. Koto Amatsuki. Koto Amatsuki. What kind of genjutsu is this? Can Conan be awakened? It is difficult. Koto Amatsuki is known as the strongest genjutsu. It can, without the victim even realizing it, permanently and completely alter a person's thoughts and will. If Conan is controlled by this technique, then I'm afraid I will not allow anyone to lay a finger on Conan. Very well, perhaps. Uchiha Itachi cannot fully activate Koto Amatsuki. It is possible he can only control Conan for a short time. We can subdue Conan first, and use a sealing jutsu to lock away the chakra within her body. Perhaps she will break free from the control after some time. Fine, we will do as you say. Obito, who did not yet wish to alienate Nagato, proposed this compromise. After receiving an answer from the Deva Path, he vanished into the Kamui dimension. A moment later, carrying the unconscious Conan, he reappeared within the Kamui dimension. Conan, you'll have to endure this for now. I will definitely find a way to break this genjutsu. I want to know who you are. As far as I know, within the Uchiha clan, aside from Uchiha Sasuke and Uchiha Itachi, there are no other members left. I do not know how you obtained that Sharingan. I have no identity. You only need to know that the Akatsuki was established by me and Pain together. So, this guy's identity as an intern was a fake. I agree to your deal with Pain. Now that Orochimaru has obtained Itachi's Sharingan, when the organization requires your strength, you must contribute. That is a given. However, as for the corpses of those powerhouses, I cannot hunt that many on my own. The organization will assist you. Pain, Uchiha Itachi absolutely cannot be left alive. He knows too many of the organization's secrets. I will have the organization's members track down Uchiha Itachi's trail, find him, and then eliminate him. With Pain's manhunt order issued, the members of the Akatsuki received their new mission. At the border between the land of rice fields and the land of fire, search for Uchiha Itachi and kill him. Upon receiving the orders, the Akatsuki members showed varying expressions. Some found it difficult to comprehend, especially Kisame. Mr. Itachi, let me add a few more words. Gwazi, get a Tesla for only 99,000. Gwazi provides guaranteed used cars. Under the absolute power suppression of the Second Hokage, Senju Tobirama, the Sand Village was forced to surrender, with a staggering indemnity of 2 billion ryo, and the condition that a helper for Gaara remain in Konoha forever. They had no choice but to yield. Subsequently, Senju Tobirama arranged for Gaara, Uzumaki Naruto, and Uchiha Sasuke to be placed in the same squad, to deepen the bond between the three. As for how far these three would grow after deviating from their original paths, that was no longer something Senju Tobirama could interfere with. What should I do next? Should I go wipe out the Akatsuki? Or should I go kidnap a few more helpers? Maybe finish the system's rewards first? Lord Hokage. What is it? News from the border. The rogue ninja Uchiha has appeared again at the border of the land of rice fields. However, he is not in good condition. There are also several individuals wearing black cloaks with red clouds pursuing him. They are suspected to be from the organization that has recently gained notoriety in the black market, the Akatsuki. Uchiha Itachi is being hunted by the Akatsuki? How is this different from the original plot? Oh no. This is likely related to my appearance. But since the Akatsuki have appeared at the border of the land of rice fields, not far from the territory of the land of fire, then as the Hokage, I must definitely intervene. Moreover, Uchiha Itachi, a cage-level powerhouse who possesses the will of fire, is an asset to Konoha. Riku, Q, I'm heading out to see what is going on with Uchiha Itachi and this organization. This guy really is something, doing whatever comes to mind. Currently, Uchiha Itachi was at the most miserable moment of his life. All over his body, there was not a single spot without a wound. His eyes no longer bled, because he had run dry of blood, although he could not see the path. The moisture in the air, and the surrounding terrain, allowed Uchiha Itachi to realize that he had reached the land of fire. It was a place he did not wish to return to, because he did not know how he could face Konoha in this state, or how he could face his brother. Hehehehe. Itachi's location has already been told to Pain. Now, let's just wait for the show to begin. Wow, Zetsu, your laugh is far too sinister. You're making us look like total villains. Shut up. This feeling, damn it. They've caught up. Kisame didn't come. He was unwilling to strike down a former comrade. Or perhaps Pain, worried that he would show mercy. Yo, you managed to escape last time. This time, you won't be so lucky. I will turn your corpse into a puppet, more worthy of collection than the third Hokage's. Hehe. Offered to Lord Jashin. He will surely be satisfied. I don't have any particular goal. But as for Uchiha Itachi, I said it before. I will definitely let you taste the flavor of art. This is trouble. There's no other way. Why? How can he still activate Susanoo after losing his Mingekyu Sharingan? Without the Sharingan, is it still possible to manifest Susanoo? Attack together. His Susanoo cannot be maintained for long. Clones. Hiden, kill him from above. In this state, a Susanoo forced into existence indeed cannot last for long. Humph, trying to run. It won't be that easy. Uchiha Itachi. I will offer your heart to Lord Jashin. Die. He can't escape. This figure is. Damn it. How dare you be so disrespectful to Lord Hiden? Who are you? Rogue ninjas. Entering the borders of my land of fire without permission to hunt a member of the Uchiha clan from Konoha. Did you ask me, Senju Tobirama? Oh. This guy is from the Senju clan. The younger brother of Senju Hashirama. Senju Tobirama. He is actually the Second Hokage. Moreover, he identifies my status as a citizen of the Uchiha clan, not as a rogue ninja. Senju Tobirama. The Akatsuki is currently handling internal matters. We hope the Lord Hokage will not interfere in our internal affairs. I see. Otherwise, as I have already stated, everything that happens within the borders of the Land of Fire falls under the jurisdiction of my Konoha. Furthermore, Uchiha Itachi is a resident of the Uchiha clan within my Hidden Leaf village. Putting it that way, Lord Hokage, do you truly intend to make an enemy of the Akatsuki? Humph, make an enemy. What exactly do you think your little organization is? You aren't even worthy of being my opponent. Your reactions are quite fast. As expected of a cage-level powerhouse from the Warring States period. With just a single move, I can barely withstand it. If he strikes again, I fear this guy can use those thrown kunai to switch positions at will. Destroy those kunai. Iron Sand World. Now. Humph. Strike together. Kill him. Is it over? No, it's not. Hit him again. Thump. That should do it. Withered Vine. No, he's not gone. Scatter. Get back. Thump. That's enough. Withered Vine. Humph. Now then, let's see what else you have to defend against my allure. This man's wood release is unexpectedly powerful. If the other 5 paths were here, we might actually be able to hold our own. Forget it. I have already obtained the intel on Senju Tobirama. There is no need to continue this fight. Leader, it looks like the Second Hokage took him out. Deidara, make your stupid bird fly a little faster. Even Pain was no match for that man. Our best bet is to get out of here quickly. The leader shouldn't be dead. Let's return to the organization's base before making further plans. Within the Kamui dimension, Sasori heard the words Toby spoke. He realized that this, in turn, was actually a key figure in the organization. If the leader ever encountered a crisis, this masked man, Toby, would absolutely intervene. That was why Sasori dared to say it. He's gone. Could he have used reverse summoning to escape? To get home early and edit videos, I went to Gwazi's second-hand cars and bought a Tesla. It only cost $99,000. Every car at Gwazi has an official inspection. The electric vehicle's triple electric system has a factory warranty. The battery even has a 100-day buyback guarantee. Gwazi recently listed thousands of affordable direct sale cars from individuals. You should go take a look too. For second-hand cars, Gwazi is the guarantee. Could there be another spy within the organization besides the Uchiha? Yahiko, my ideal of achieving world peace seems to be becoming harder and harder. Those bastards actually ran off on their own. Damn you, Senju Fixian. Damn your wood style. Damn you, Didara. They just left. They didn't even take me. You wretched bastards. Senju Fixian, do you have the guts to let me out? I want a one-on-one duel with you. You evil Senju clan! How dare you be disrespectful to the evil god! I shall punish you on behalf of the evil god. If you keep talking this much nonsense, I won't mind hacking you into pieces and feeding you to the fish. Lord Hokage. Uchiha Itachi, are you willing to return to Konoha? Upon hearing this, Uchiha Itachi's face froze in a look of utter shock when Senju Tobirama acknowledged his status as a resident of the Uchiha clan. Itachi had wondered if Senju Tobirama knew the truth behind the massacre, as well as the deal made with Konoha's former high command. But he never imagined that Senju Tobirama would actually ask him to return to the village. However, given his current status, he didn't know how he could face Konoha, or how he could face Uchiha Sasuke. Lord Hokage, after your death, many things happened in the village. I know what you are worried about. Danzo has already been killed by me. The evil deeds he committed are now known to everyone in Konoha. As for Hiruzen, I have placed him under house arrest. The corrupt high officials have all been purged. I can announce the truth of the massacre to the village and revoke your status as a rogue ninja. If you wish, your undercover identity within the Akatsuki can also be made public. You will no longer be a traitor to Konoha, but a hero who bore a heavy burden in silence. I understand. Lord Hokage, thank you for your guidance. I am willing to return to Konoha and contribute to the village's reconstruction. What happened to your eyes? It was Orochimaru. He likely reached some kind of deal with the leader of the Akatsuki, using my eyes as a bargaining chip. That is why Pain and the other members of the organization attacked me. My Sharingan were stolen by Orochimaru. Orochimaru, ha! Now that he has obtained Itachi's Mangekyo Sharingan, his strength will likely increase significantly. When I encounter him in the future, I'll have to be extremely cautious. Shisui's other eye is with you, isn't it? Yes, if not for this eye, I likely would have perished during their first ambush. Next, he explained to Senju Tobirama about how he managed to escape that first ambush by the Akatsuki, as well as providing detailed intelligence on Pain. I have recovered the other eye of Uchiha Shisui. That was taken by Danzo. It just so happens that you need it. Once we return to Konoha, I will have the medical team perform the transplant for you. Consider this a small token of appreciation for the years you spent suffering in silence for the Saki of Konoha. Senju Fixian, what the hell are you doing to my head? Hey hey hey. You'll find out when we reach the cemetery. Buy a Tesla. Buy a second-hand car. Guazi provides the guarantee. Try and see if you can activate the Mangekyo. I'll try. Having transplanted Shisui's eye, it has actually evolved. Lord Hokage, the power in my eyes belongs to Shisui. I can no longer feel my own. Is it just that the pattern and shape changed? Whatever, the goal has been achieved. There we go. Get used to your new eyes. If you need anything, you can ask Roku and Q to help you. I have some business to attend to, so I'll be going. Huh, that guy ran off again. After obtaining Uchiha Itachi's Sharingan, Orochimaru quickly returned to the Hidden Sound Village. He had Kabuto help him transplant the eyes. However, to his surprise, the visual prowess of Uchiha Itachi's Mangekyo was almost entirely depleted. Lord Orochimaru, the Sharingan transplant is complete. I only wonder if, since you already possess the would-release bloodline, there will be a rejection reaction to the Sharingan. Were you perhaps too impatient in your eagerness to transplant these eyes? Number, why is this guy's visual power so weak? Curse you, Uchiha Itachi. No wonder, he spent most of his time keeping his Sharingan at the 3 Tomo stage. I've injected Hashirama cells into my body. As expected, Hashirama cells can indeed replenish the visual power consumed by the Mangekyo Sharingan. Senju Hashirama, the first Hokage, who had absolutely no blood relation to the Uchiha clan. Yet his cells can replenish the visual prowess of the Uchiha Mangekyo Sharingan. Within this, there must be a monumental secret hidden. Lord Orochimaru, you've succeeded. Not only did you solve the visual power issue of the Mangekyo Sharingan, but you also perfectly fused to different bloodline limits within your body. This is simply genius. I didn't expect Hashirama's cells to have such an effect. Now, this vessel will allow me to use these eyes indefinitely, and as for my strength, I have likely caught up to the legendary Uchiha Madara and Senju Hashirama. Hey ha ha ha! Meanwhile, Tsunade, who had been traveling the world, received word from Senju Tobirama. After hearing the news of the resurrection, he hurried back to Konoha village. Upon his return, after catching up briefly with Senju Tobirama, he was pulled aside by Tobirama to discuss the matter of the Uchiha's bloodline affliction and its toll. Second grandfather, do you mean that rogue ninja of the Uchiha clan, Uchiha Itachi? As for his status as a rogue, I am already aware and have settled the matter. Regarding this, I will explain everything to you in due time. For now, see if you can find a way to cure the disease in his body. His current eyes belong to Uchiha Shisui. However, even after receiving Shisui's eyes, his visual prowess seems to have remained unchanged. You Uchiha brat, what on earth have you done? These are clearly the symptoms of the bloodline disease. How exactly have you been using the Sharingan? Lady Tsunade, I had no other choice. Within an organization composed of such dangerous rogues, one must maintain the Mangekyo Sharingan at all times just to survive. Your condition is dire. To put it bluntly, even if you stop using the Mangekyo now, your lifespan will not exceed 5 years. What if I use my elder brother's cell solution? Is the ability to phase through attacks also a power of his Sharingan? He actually succeeded in the transplant, and this feeling, it seems his visual prowess is far stronger than it was in Itachi's body. It appears your eye transplant was successful. Of course, I have already perfectly fused the golden shield with the power of the Sharingan. That damned snake, if you weren't still useful, those eyes. Do not forget the terms of our cooperation. Before long, I will need the blueprints in your possession, the corpses of powerful beings for the reanimation jutsu. I will provide them for you. I am a man of my word, of course. I will not forget what I promised. That would be best. Otherwise, you know the consequences. Is his Mangekyo ability a space-time ninjutsu? Not only can he create an incredibly vast pocket dimension, but he also seems able to phase through any attack. What a truly revolting snake. And has Orochimaru fused with Itachi's eyes? Yes, not only has he fused with the Sharingan, but he has merged it into one with the golden shield. He has effectively unified the two powers. His current strength could likely rival the 6 paths of pain. That man certainly has a few tricks up his sleeve. That is not important. The most critical thing now is that Nagato can begin his operation. I suspect Senju Tobirama might already know about the 10 tails. How could that be? I am not certain, but it explains why he immediately seized one of the Sand Village's assets upon his resurrection, unless he knows something. To resurrect my mother, I have schemed for 1,000 years. Finally, I have found him, Uchiha Madara, the wielder of the Rinnegan. This plan absolutely cannot be disrupted by anyone. We must act quickly, no matter what. We must capture at least one tailed beast. That way, even if Senju Tobirama gathers the other 8, he will never succeed. Furthermore, only one with the Rinnegan can summon the Gato Matho. He cannot fuse the various tailed beasts. What do you intend to do? Notify Nagato. Tell him to implement the plan. Start by capturing the 5 tails of the Stone Village. The plan indeed needs to be moved up. Conan, tell me, does Uchiha Madara intend to execute the plan? Can he no longer wait? The resurrection of Senju Tobirama must have made him feel a sense of crisis. Still, this Second Hokage is indeed quite formidable. If we don't act now, I worry that something unexpected will happen. Nagato, must we really do this? Conan, I promised Yahiko that I would realize his dream, to ensure the ninja world knows no more war. For that, this must be done. In that case, keep a close eye on Uchiha Madara. I feel that his goals extend far beyond this. I will rest here for now. I will go gather the organization's members. Nagato, are we truly doing the right thing? Conan and Haydn haven't arrived. Lord Six hopes you can stay alive. Why hasn't that idiot Haydn shown up? We forgot him during the retreat. Forget it, leave him for now. The organization's funds have mostly been accumulated. The plan can now enter its final stage. Is it time to start collecting the tailed beasts? Finally, we've reached this step. Zetsu, next, report the intel on the Jinchuriki. The Five Tails Jinchuriki of the Stone Village has recently left the village. I discovered his trail on the outskirts of the Land of Earth. Now is the perfect time to capture him. The steam armor he wears can be used to create a steam-based taijutsu. That guy, I heard he's on good terms with the old man. Now that you have the intel, move out immediately. Onoki, that old man is unbelievable. It's just a stroll outside the village, yet he made me beg him for so long, before he finally agreed. Unbelievable. Is there something wrong with Zetsu's intel? He said the target was in this vicinity. Why isn't there a soul in sight? Who are you people? His alertness is quite good. I wonder if it'll be enough to keep you entertained for a while. Who we are doesn't matter. All you need to know is that you are our target. Humph, you want to capture me? Then let's see how much you're actually worth. Not good. That strangely shaped weapon. It can actually devour my chakra. Water style, great torrent. Just who is this guy? To be able to release one massive water technique after another, in a place with no water. He's a troublesome one. HMPH, you think you can escape? I'll make sure you never see home again. Finally revealed yourself. Five tails. Now, let me show you the true power of a tailed beast Jinchuriki. Well, if it isn't Kisame, how did you end up like this? Don't tell me you're dead. Our leader assigned the two of us to capture the Jinchuriki. Where the hell did you run off to? If it weren't for Zetsu patching up my wounds, I would have been finished. You have the nerve to say that. You flooded the entire area. I'm not exactly an expert in water combat. Besides, you're not dead, are you? Now, carry him back. Suchikage-sama, our scouts have reported back. At noon today, in the southeastern region of the Land of Earth, Han engaged in battle with two unknown individuals, and was subsequently taken away. What? Han was captured? Did they see which village they were from? They are said to be wearing black robes, with red cloud patterns. Black robes and red clouds. Those are the hallmarks of the Akatsuki. They actually dared to target the Stone Village's Jinchuriki. No, wait. Senju Tobirama. Not long ago, he seized the Sand Village's Jinchuriki. He seemed intent on collecting the tailed beasts. Could he have hired the Akatsuki to act on his behalf and snatch the Jinchuriki from other villages? HMPH. Ridiculous. Do they think I wouldn't notice? What a bunch of bastards. On what grounds would they claim my grandfather was pulling the strings? Someone is trying to use this to incite hostility toward Konoha from other villages. The mastermind likely wants everyone to believe that I intend to collect all the tailed beasts, thereby triggering the Fourth Great Ninja War. How despicable. Grandfather, why would he want to collect the tailed beasts? Z-Gang, you are mistaken. Collecting all the tailed beasts is indeed one of my goals. Although this capture of the five tails truly has nothing to do with me, but the signs are clear. The capture of the five tails most likely means that Nagato has begun implementing his plan. Because two of the Jinchuriki are within Konoha, has he become impatient? And before the plan even began, he's already lost two members. Do you intend to capture a tailed beast first, as a form of insurance? Second Lord, no. Lord Hokage, I do not know why you wish to collect the tailed beasts. Looking at the three shinobi world wars that erupted over the last few decades, it is clear that the first Hokage's decision to distribute the tailed beasts among the various villages was a complete mistake. I disagreed with that decision from the very beginning. Yet, my brother believed that distributing the tailed beasts would balance the power between the great hidden villages, making them hesitant to incite conflict, for fear of the devastation they could cause. Facts have proven otherwise. Distributing the tailed beasts only ensured that the wars that broke out were on a far more massive scale. These beasts should never have been given to them. All 9 tailed beasts ought to be held by a single village. Only then would such a deterrent hang over the heads of every other village, crushing any desire to start a war. With me in Konoha now, there is no need to worrying about the tailed beasts rampaging. Now is the perfect time. In this way, we might actually achieve true peace. True peace, is it? Putting that aside, how is the body of that youth recovering after the cell transplant? The surgery was a success. However, it will take some time before he fully recovers his strength. Do you feel any changes in your eyes? Lord Hokage, please look. Perfect Susanoo. I thought only the fusion of eyes from blood relatives could form the eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, but this. Are you and Shisui blood relatives? I know what you want to say. We are not blood relatives. My eyes did not fuse with Shisui's. My current eyes are not the eternal Mangekyo, but a completely new type of eye. It likely manifested because we belong to the same clan. Although I can manifest the perfect Susanoo, it is obvious that its power has dropped by more than one entire grade. Furthermore, the chakra drain is immense. It doesn't matter. This is already the best possible outcome. Let us return to the village. Once Kisame captured the Five Tails Jinchuriki and brought him back to the organization, Pain immediately sealed him inside the Gato Matho. I'm exhausted, leader. This is back-breaking work. This is only the first tailed beast to be sealed. Hehe. But come to think of it, that old fool actually believes Senju Tobirama hired us to capture the Jinchuriki. It's absolutely hilarious. Ha ha ha, how delightfully delusional. We can perhaps exploit this. We can make the other villages believe the Gato Matho belongs to Konoha. The rumors circulating in the shinobi world were spread by Zetsu. The purpose was to conceal the organization's objective of collecting the tailed beasts, making Konoha the scapegoat. However, since there is no concrete evidence, the other villages cannot truly attack Konoha. They can only issue condemnations. Zetsu, do you have any thoughts? Given Senju Tobirama's temperament, he won't bother explaining himself to the other hidden villages. If we proactively admit that the mission to capture the Jinchuriki was issued by Senju Tobirama, Konoha will definitely become the target of everyone's hatred. At that point, even if Konoha denies it, the other villages will not believe them. While we hide in the shadows, we will create chaos and incite the other villages to launch a war against Konoha. Once Konoha and the other villages have exhausted each other, we can simply reap the benefits. Zetsu, you really are as ruthless as your name. To sinister. This is merely a small tactic to ensure the plan's success. No matter how strong Konoha is, they can never be a match for the allied forces of the three great villages. If Senju Tobirama is dragged down by the three great villages, we can then call upon Orochimaru to strike at Senju Tobirama and seal him away. After that, the Nine Tails and the One Tails will be as good as ours. In that case, Zetsu, you shall handle this. Leader, should we continue capturing other Jinchuriki now? Once the war has been provoked, we will act according to the situation. What was the result? Just as you predicted, the one called God agreed. He was bound to agree. After his defeat in the clash with Senju Tobirama, he began to doubt whether he was truly a god. If he can use the power of other villages to deal with Senju Tobirama, he would certainly agree. He calls himself a god, but he is nothing more than a pawn. Once this operation is over, and the tailed beasts are sealed, I can reclaim his Rinnegan. True. Once the tailed beasts are gathered, and Senju Tobirama is sealed, we can consider reviving the Ten Tails. For now, we must wait for the right moment. Once the war between the four great villages breaks out, we will have Orochimaru work for us to ensure Senju Tobirama is sealed. He is a variable. Go and spread the word to the outside world. Be sure to add fuel to the fire. Ignite the rage of the other villages. Of course. It's almost time. Do not be anxious. I will soon create a world. That includes you. Minato-sensei, Kushina-sama, Kakashi. All of you shall attain eternal life in the new world. Lord Hokage, there is a delegation claiming to be from Iwagakure, outside the village. They say they have come to demand an explanation from you. Humph, bring the people from Iwagakure to the meeting room to see me. Also, notify Uchiha Itachi, Kakashi, and Jiraiya to come to the meeting room as well. Tell them to be ready for combat. Lord Hokage, do you intend to? Since they have the audacity to come and demand an explanation, then none of them need to leave. Uchiha Itachi, it seems, the matter involving Senju Tobirama and the organization has essentially been solidified. Hokage, your village, Konoha, must immediately return to us, the Jinchuriki of Iwagakure. May I ask, since it was clearly the organization that captured the Jinchuriki, why is Iwagakure demanding that Konoha return him? The organization was hired by your Konoha, or rather, hired by you, the Hokage. A member of the organization has already personally admitted this to Artsukage. Then let that member of the organization come and identify me. Senju Tobirama, do you think this will just blow over, simply because you refuse to admit it? Humph! Have I been too lenient with you? You actually dare to speak to me in such a tone? If that evidence is insufficient, then how about this? How does the Hokage explain this? This is a Konoha ninja we captured at our national border. According to his confession, he was acting on the Hokage's orders to enter the land of Earth, to investigate the whereabouts of the Four Tails Jinchuriki. While attempting to flee, this man used the Shadow's secret technique of Konoha's Nara clan. This is indeed a member of our Nara clan, but he was confirmed to have fallen in action during a mission several months ago. This Nara ninja has long been confirmed dead. Then this head here can only be a fake? Hokage, how do you explain this? Furthermore, the member of the organization behind you, Uchiha Itachi, why is he here? What exactly is your deal with the organization? Uchiha Itachi is a mole planted by Konoha within the organization. He has now returned to the village. As for the head in there, all I can tell you is that he is not a ninja of the Nara clan, but an imposter. As for who it is, I have nothing to say. The disappearance of the Jinchuriki has nothing to do with me. You should go look for the organization. The evidence is right before your eyes, and you still refuse to admit it. Hokage, if Konoha does not return the Jinchuriki, then we shall settle this on the battlefield. Did I give you permission to leave? Everyone, Senju Tobirama's predatory ambition is written all over his face. He has imprisoned the envoys I sent from Iwagakure to negotiate. This is a clear sign that he intends to go to war with Iwagakure. If we are defeated, now it is your turn. Exactly. Our tailed beast in the hidden sand was seized by him. And now it is the hidden cloud. Who will be next? Tobirama Senju's ambition is practically on par with that of Madara Uchiha. He clearly intends to gather the power of all the tailed beasts to rule the entire shinobi world. I, the fourth Mizukage of the Hidden Mist, was once controlled by the Uchiha clans, Sharingan. This led to the misguided continuation of the Bloody Mist policy. I fear that Konoha was also involved in that. Regardless of whether Konoha was involved or not, given the current situation, Tobirama Senju must be eliminated. Therefore, I propose that our hidden villages form a complete shinobi allied forces. Ideally, we should send Tobirama Senju back to the underworld and wipe the unstable village of Konoha off the map entirely. I agree. In that case, everyone, make haste and return to prepare your respective forces. Tobirama Senju, I will not let your reckless ambition succeed. These fools truly are pathetic. Well done, Zetsu. You handled this perfectly. They've even gone so far as to form a shinobi allied forces. Once this so-called alliance clashes with Konoha, we can use the chaos to collect the tailed beasts. However, you had best pull a few more strings in the shadows. We need this war to break out sooner. The more chaotic, the better. Why not have White Zetsu disguise himself as a shinobi from Konoha and cause some destruction within the hidden stone? What do you think? I can do that. Naruto, focus. I'm going in. Hum. This guy's defense is far too formidable. I have no choice but to try that one move. Hey he! Fell for it, didn't you? Humph! Another cheap trick. How tedious. Your defense is absolutely insane. Naruto, you're still the same as ever. All you know how to do is make those spheres. Yet, compared to how he used to be, his current state is like night and day. However, Sasuke's condition doesn't seem very good. Ever since he met and spoke with his brother, he's been acting like his soul has left his body. Lord Hokage, we received a message today from our intelligence agents in the field. A few days ago, Onoki secretly convened a clandestine shinobi meeting. The purpose of the meeting was to address your collection of the tailed beasts and to form a shinobi allied forces to collectively oppose Konoha. Tobirama had suspected that the remaining villages might unite. He just didn't expect that Onoki would invite several smaller villages as well. It seems they are preparing to deal a lethal blow to Konoha. Perhaps Tobirama's actions reminded them of the former god of shinobi, Hashirama Senju. I see. The fourth great ninja war could break out at any moment. Have all departments in Konoha prepare for war. Understood, Lord Hokage. There is one more thing. Yesterday, a group of people, operating under the banner of Konoha, launched an attack on the Hidden Stone. These mysterious individuals destroyed several buildings in the Hidden Stone, and before the Stone Shinobi could react, they retreated immediately. This has sent Onoki into another fit of rage. For the Akatsuki to do this is nothing more than an attempt to frame us. If I am not mistaken, they will likely attack all the other villages that participated in the meeting. They want to intensify the hatred these villages feel toward Konoha to accelerate the outbreak of war. Those bastards are far too insidious. Since the Akatsuki wants us to start fighting so badly, then I shall oblige them. No need for that. Once the allied forces assemble, I will strike them while they are off guard. But wouldn't that be a bit too impulsive? They're practically at our front door. What's there to be impulsive about? However, the Akatsuki wants to use the gap, while Konoha is at war with other villages, to collect the remaining tailed beasts. I will not allow that. Send the order. Everyone, prepare for combat. From here on, you'll take my position. You wouldn't happen to think that you can win simply through numbers, would you? I'll show you. That numbers are utterly useless. Old man. The people of Konoha are far too arrogant. Not only did they detain Roshi, but they actually dared to send people to sabotage the hidden stone. Something isn't right. These people used Konoha's banner, but their methods are not those of Konoha. Could it be that someone is using the hidden stone as a pawn? If my guess is correct, this group will likely cause destruction in other villages as well. They want to incite the Fourth Great Ninja War. Since that's the case, should we notify the other villages to halt the alliance plan? No. The purpose of this allied force was created specifically to deal with Konoha. Even without outside provocation, war was only a matter of time. The current situation simply provides us with a perfect excuse. It gives us a legitimate reason. Send the order in 3 days. Lead the forces already gathered within the village and launch an attack on Konoha. Yes. Roshi, where on earth did you go? Now is when the village needs you most. Roshi, having left the village, specifically sought out the volcanic craters on the border of the land of Earth. Firstly, this prevents the hidden stone from finding him. Secondly, it allows him to increase his strength more rapidly. Ahead of Roshi, there are 2 very powerful chakra signatures approaching us. To think someone could find me. In such a secluded place, it seems they come with ill intent. You 2 are from Konoha. This guy is that man's younger brother. Wasn't he supposed to be dead long ago? Roshi, this man, is the brother of the former god of shinobi, Tobirama Senju. His power is terrifying. If you find a chance to run, run. Otherwise, make it a swift battle. Yes, Lord Hokage. Now. Strike while he's off balance. Exactly now. Take the Jinchuriki and help us move to the next location. Understood, Lord Hokage. Lord Hokage. Behind the waterfall, there seems to be a chakra presence. Correct. The hidden waterfall village is right behind this waterfall, and the Seven Tails Jinchuriki is here as well. The tactic remains the same, a swift strike. Extract the Jinchuriki as quickly as possible. If anyone tries to stop us, do not show any mercy. HMPH, I think the hidden waterfall village hasn't suffered enough in too long. To think you dared to participate in Onoki's Konoha-led alliance meeting. Since you've chosen to be enemies with Konoha, then you must pay an equivalent price. That is only fair. Who are you people? How did you get in here? Humph, we walked in, of course. If what he says is true, then the guards at the cave entrance must have been dealt with by this man and that other fella. Despicable. I don't care who you are. You will all pay a heavy price for your actions today. Secret technique, spirit powder explosion. Humph. Same tactic as before. I'll handle him. Find an opportunity to cast a genjutsu on him. Sir. This guy can actually release such a massive water wall. Who on earth is this guy? I must find an opportunity to escape and formulate another plan. Look over here, you Takata. Hey, this Mangekyo really is useful. It is simply the natural enemy of the tailed beasts. Let's go. We move on to the next destination. Understood, Lord Hokage. Zetsu, Deidara, I leave this to you. How is the progress on the operations? To sabotage the other villages? Hey he he. Haha, rest assured, leader. I almost blew up the Hokage's office in Kumogakure. You should have seen the expression on that big dark-skinned fellow's face. It was absolutely priceless. They have all been completed. Right now, the other ninja villages harbor immense hatred toward Konoha. Barring any accidents, war will break out within the next few days. Very well, once the war erupts, we will immediately initiate our plan to capture the tailed beasts. Shikaku, why did you suddenly summon me? What is the matter? The great war between Konoha and the other villages will break out in full force within these next few days. Lord Hokage's intention is for you to take a few of the sharper Anbu members to the various ninja villages and plant the custom kunai made by Lord Hokage himself. Plant kunai and custom made by Lord Hokage? Could it be that Lord Hokage intends to? Indeed, Lord Hokage intends to strike directly at the enemy leadership. He does not wish for Konoha to suffer too many casualties. Strike directly at the leadership. But, no matter how powerful Lord Hokage is, each of the major ninja villages still has cage-level powerhouses guarding them. Furthermore, they possess the power of the tailed beasts. Isn't Lord Hokage being a bit too reckless by doing this? To tell you the truth, Lord Hokage has already taken Uchiha Itachi to capture the tailed beasts. Without the tailed beasts, those few caged from the other villages are nothing more than easy targets to Lord Hokage, who possesses an immortal, imperishable body. What's more, he has Uchiha Itachi, a wielder of the eternal Mangekyo, by his side. This assassination operation will not be too difficult. You only need to plant the kunai in the hidden corners of each major village without being detected. So that is how it is. In that case, I will immediately begin preparations to finish planting them before the war starts. Utakata could never have imagined that his master would try to kill him just to obtain the power of the tailed beast. Left with no choice, he fled Kirigakure and became a rogue ninja with nowhere else to go. He could only idle away his time in this small bamboo grove. Just as Utakata fell deep into his painful memories, he suddenly sensed two immensely powerful chakra signatures approaching him. Who are you two? Could these two be assassins sent by Kirigakure to hunt me down? I am truly fed up. Why is it always the same question every single time? I am Senju Tobirama of Konoha. My purpose here is to capture the Six-Tails Jinchuriki, which means you are that reanimated Second Hokage, aren't you? I have heard of you. I just did not expect the rumors about your goal to collect the tailed beasts to be true. However, I am not the type of person who will just sit tightly and await death. Humph, truly a stubborn one who refuses to face reality until it is too late. A perfect Jinchuriki is indeed different. But that is all there is to it. Humph. The strength of a perfect Jinchuriki amounts to nothing more than this. Currently, the 1 tail, 4 tails, 6 tails, 7 tails. And 9 tails, Jinchuriki, are all under Konoha's control. The Akatsuki organization captured the 5 tails, while the 3 tails is still in its revival phase. The remaining 2 tails and 8 tails are within Kumogakure, heavily guarded, making them inconvenient targets for now. Forget it, let's head back to Konoha first. We will return to Konoha. Konoha sent a small squad of Anbu to the various ninja villages. They didn't seem to intend to launch a sneak attack, but were purely planting kunai in the corners of each village. It looks like Senju Tobirama intends to rely on his immortal body to single-handedly assassinate the leadership in the camps of the major ninja villages. Single-handedly assassinating the cage of the major villages? What is that fellow thinking? Even if he has an immortal body, he should still understand that he can be sealed. Once he is sealed, Konoha will crumble from within without even being attacked. Or perhaps, even if he is held back, he is certain that Konoha cannot be easily caught off guard. Go inform Nagato Tell him to take the members of the Akatsuki to create chaos in the major ninja villages. We can use the opportunity while Senju Tobirama is conducting his assassinations to capture the tailed beasts amidst the confusion. The 4 tails and 6 tails have already been taken by Senju Tobirama. What didn't you tell me sooner? You actually let him capture 2 tailed beasts. It couldn't be helped. That fellow's sensory abilities are simply too powerful. It is as if he can sense the tailed beasts directly. He found them in no time and instantly defeated them both. Right, Uchiha Itachi's eyes have also been healed by him, instantly defeating tailed beasts. Uchiha Itachi. It wouldn't be surprising for Senju Tobirama to effortlessly capture a tailed beast. However, what is the matter with Uchiha Itachi's eyes? Could Shisui's? Wait a moment. If Senju Tobirama killed Danzo earlier, reclaimed Shisui's eye, and gave it to Itachi, then it would make sense. But doesn't Uchiha Itachi suffer from a terminal illness? Giving it to him would be a waste, wouldn't it? No, Hashirama's cells. If that is the case, then this matter has become rather troublesome. What are you thinking about? There is a change of plans. Go inform Nagato that he doesn't need to go to the major villages to bide his time anymore. Tell him to capture the 7 tails directly and bring it back. In addition, go and find Orochimaru. Orochimaru, isn't now the best opportunity to go to Konoha and capture the 9 tails? No, the disparity in strength between us and Konoha right now is far too immense. I must make absolute, foolproof preparations. There must be someone who can keep Senju Tobirama in check. To keep Senju Tobirama in check. Could it be that you want to resurrect him? Go quickly, our time is running short. Itachi, go make the arrangements to separate the 3 captured Jinchuriki and lock them up. Then assign several people to take turns guarding them. Yes, sir. Furthermore, how are the arrangements for the matter I asked you to prepare? Everything has been properly arranged. Calculating the time, they should already be on their way back. Yo, you have worked hard these past 2 days. Go down and rest first. There might be a tough battle to fight in a couple of days. Hey, next. It is time to properly deal with you all. Since you want to play, then I shall accompany you to the very end. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Senju Tobirama, it really is you. This old man truly underestimated you. You actually dared to invade my Iwagakure all by yourself. Onoki, you should know. That from the moment you harbored intentions of waging war against Konoha, this day was bound to come. It is just that I brought this day forward. Reanimation jutsu. Regrettably, I know far too little about this forbidden technique. However, according to the words of the Second Hokage, it can only be stopped by sealing. I wonder if my dust release will have any effect on it? No, it is still better to coordinate with the sealing course to ensure absolutely nothing goes wrong. Damn it. This fellow can teleport to specific locations instantly. I can only find a way to expose a flaw to him. Otherwise, it is simply impossible to fight him. Someone go inform the sealing course. While the rest of you help me stall him for a moment. Get some more clones. This fellow can actually use would release as well? How utterly detestable. Otherwise, it would be impossible to launch an attack. One of you, notify the sealing squad. The rest, help me stall him for a moment. This guy actually knows wood style. How infuriating. Hold that dragon back. I will handle this. Senju Tobirama. To think he could be this proficient. Humph! You finally fell for it. Now, get out of my way. While he is distracted, now. Senju Tobirama, now, let us see how you intend to break free from my seal. Hiss. Is this the full extent of the Hokage's power? Such terrifying strength. Can we truly defeat him? Wasn't that the jutsu used by the legendary god of shinobi? How is this man facing such a massive amount of chakra? That's such a Hokage. Is there even a point in fighting him? Onoki, I suspect you already know. This is my brother's technique. The wood golem technique. I might as well tell you, with my current strength, the wood style I wield has already surpassed that of my brother. Therefore, do you truly believe you have a chance to resist? If I so desired, I could wipe the hidden stone village off the map in an instant. But that is unnecessary for me. For there are others watching from the shadows, waiting for their chance. Thus, I demand that you, such a Hokage, surrender your entire nation. From this day forward, the hidden stone shall cease to exist. There will only be Konoha. Since things have come to this, I have nothing left to say. As long as you can guarantee the safety of the civilians, I, representing the entire hidden stone village, surrender to Konoha. Lord Mizukage, news has arrived from the border. The second Hokage, Senju Tobirama, using his strength alone, has nearly annihilated the hidden stone village. Onoki, left with no choice, has surrendered to Konoha by himself. Among the current 5 Hokage, Onoki is the strongest, and combined with the hidden stone's unique sealing jutsu, to think he would lose to Senju Tobirama fighting single-handedly. As expected of one of the top combatants, born in the era of the warring states, his strength is truly not to be underestimated. Now that Onoki has surrendered to Konoha, the next target will be me, or the Hokage. But the Cloud Village possesses two-tailed beasts. He might find it a bit difficult to handle them alone. Issue the order. Evacuate the entire village. Understood. And what about you, Lord Mizukage? I need to go to the Cloud Village to meet the Hokage and discuss our counter-strategy. The battles to come are no longer something ordinary shinobi can participate in. Lord Hokage, the Hidden Stone Village has surrendered to Konoha. Word has come from the Hidden Mist. The Mizukage wishes to consult with you regarding the plan moving forward. The stone has surrendered. When did this happen? Just a short while ago. Senju Tobirama used the Flying Thunder God technique to infiltrate the Hidden Stone Village alone. It is said that Senju Tobirama also utilized his brother's wood style. Its power was said to be devastating. That wood style of the god of shinobi. Is it truly that powerful? Killer Bee, you idiot. That man's strength could crush the Nine Tails with a single hand. He could flatten the entire shinobi world by himself. Well, that is indeed quite impressive. You damn fool. Things are becoming increasingly complicated. I suspect we are next. Issue the order. Move all civilians to the safe zones. Be ready for battle at a moment's notice. Yes, Lord Hokage. I will arrange it immediately. I wonder why you all are so eager to call me here. What exactly is the matter? I am a very busy man. That wretched snake, now that he has Itachi's Mangekyo, he's become quite arrogant. If you weren't still useful, I would kill you where you stand. The agreement you made with the organization, it is time to fulfill it. It seems Senju Tobirama's aggressive capture of the tailed beasts has disrupted your plans. I am becoming more and more curious about what you are actually planning. That is not for you to worry about. You only need to do your part, and nothing more. Of course. How is the item I asked you to prepare? Follow me. Pain, proceed according to the plan. Wait for my signal. Do not disappoint me. A plan, is it? Things are starting to get interesting. Let's go. We don't have much time. In the entire village, I cannot sense a single trace of chakra. What is your plan? Every expert at cage level or above from all villages will carry out assassination missions against Konoha's high command. Those below cage level will create diversions around the perimeter of Konoha. However, looking at the current situation, it is likely Terumi Emei has already learned what happened at the Hidden Stone Village. Knowing she is no match for him, she will either hide or flee to the Cloud Village. Given Terumi Mei's personality, hiding is unlikely. That leaves only one possibility. Let's go to the Cloud Village. Traces of battle. It seems the Seven Tails has already been captured by Senju Tobirama. It appears White Zetsu's intelligence was not entirely accurate. Since Senju Tobirama is hunting the tailed beasts, next there should only be the Raikage's 8 tails and 2 tails. This is becoming more troublesome. Let us depart for the Cloud Village quickly. Last time, I had to flee in haste. This time, I will make that Senju Tobirama experience my art. What an exhilarating summoning! He doesn't just. Hey, don't say that. No, they say no. Just the one. You. What is happening here? Why is this not the original plan has changed? I was forced to have Orochimaru use the reanimation jutsu to revive you ahead of schedule. What changed? When Orochimaru launched his attack on Konoha, he summoned the Second Hokage, Senju Tobirama. However, Senju Tobirama used some unknown means to break free from his control. Furthermore, his strength has soared. Judging by the current situation, his power may actually exceed Hashirama's peak. I cannot deal with this man. Thus, I had to revive you early. Senju Tobirama, the man who killed the others. Like my brother, he possesses a body brought back by reanimation. And yet his strength surpasses my Hashirama. Interesting. And the tailed beasts? So far, only the 5 tails Jinchuriki has been captured. The 9 tails and 1 tails are well protected within Konoha. The 8 tails and 2 tails are in the Cloud Village. As for the others, Senju Tobirama has already beaten us to them. According to my plan, Senju Tobirama will now go after the 8 tails and 2 tails. The Akatsuki will find an opportunity amidst the chaos to seize the tailed beasts. And we, while they fight over the 8 tails and 2 tails, will strike directly at Konoha to capture the 9 tails and 1 tails. And if Nagato seizes the tailed beasts first? Also, even if Tobirama is not in Konoha, given that I have not yet reached my peak strength, how certain are you that we can enter Konoha and seize both the 9 tails and 1 tails? If Nagato fails and dies in his battle against Senju Tobirama, White Zetsu will retrieve Nagato's Rinnegan. As for those heading to Konoha, it won't be just the 2 of us. There are also the other cage-level powerhouses who perished in the previous Great Wars. It seems you were the one who used the reanimation jutsu. Truly a top-tier powerhouse of the Warring States era. This oppressive aura, it is truly suffocating. Perhaps I can. Indeed, moreover, the powerhouses I have researched and brought back via reanimation are every bit as strong as, if not stronger than, Senju Tobirama. The youth of today are formidable. Very well. Now that the plan is set, let us depart without delay. That man's words have some truth to them. It is all true. However, his objective is a lie. Pain has clashed with Senju Tobirama before, and was no match for him. That is why Nagato's true body will be the one to go this time. As for raiding Konoha for the tailed beasts, I suspect He simply wants you to deal with Senju Tobirama. He profited from it. As for what happened afterward, I am not entirely sure. When the time is right, we will reclaim the ring again. Understood. Any other objectives? Humph, Obito. Your life and death are entirely in my hands. You don't have the right to question me. Lei Yang, get the hell out here. Tobirama Senju, you certainly have nerve. To think you dare enter my hidden cloud village alone. Humph, Rakage, I didn't expect you to actually be in the village. But that works out well. It saves me the trouble of hunting you down one by one. Tobirama Senju, you are collecting the tailed beasts. Do you intend to bring the entire world under the thumb of your hidden leaf? Such actions will inevitably draw the wrath of the entire world. All of humanity will despise you. Why waste words with him? He wants the world to bow to Konoha. Let's see just how much this Tobirama Senju is actually worth. Are you afraid? Onoki, you'd best stay far back. I'd hate to injure you by mistake. Damn it, his water-style defense is incredibly powerful. Even my lightning searing blade cannot pierce it in the slightest. This is bad. This man's strength is truly formidable. There is no need to hold back. If we combine our efforts and strike together, we can surely take him down. Fine, use your lightning style to bolster me. Sunflower seeds to .0. Global PK champion. The combined strike of these two is indeed impressive. However, it is far from enough to deal with the current me. Humph, try this. This man's power is truly terrifying. His strength is truly terrifying. To think that even the combined attack of the Rakage and the Mizukage couldn't leave a single scratch on him, this is infuriating. How dare you lose focus? Not good. Whoever moves, goes in. Damn it, he can teleport instantaneously. It's impossible to land a single hit on him. You're not dead yet. So, hand over the tailed beast, and I will spare your lives, otherwise. Bullshit. You expect me to hand over the tailed beast, so you can unify the shinobi world, and make everyone bow to Konoha. In your dreams. If you have the guts, then kill me. Do you truly think I wouldn't dare kill you? No matter what happens, I will never tell you where Killer Bee is. In that case, there is no need to waste any more of my time. Hum. Humph, you seek death. It's a good thing you've arrived. It saves me the time of searching for you. Though it's a pity you came alone. Big brother, are you alright? Killer Bee, what the hell are you doing? Who told you? Who gave you permission to come here? Leave. Get out of here now. That man is too strong. Neither of you is his match. If we strike together, we might actually have a chance. Humph, it's a bit too late to leave now. Very soon. My dear, is this the piece you spoke of? You were wrong. Orochimaru, let me see your strength. As you wish, Lord Madara. Not bad, you certainly have some skill. The third Raikage of the Hidden Cloud. The second Mizukage of the Hidden Mist, Gengetsu Hozuki. The fourth Mizukage, Ishikura. And the salamander-like Han. How strong are these individuals? These are several who performed exceptionally during the previous Great Ninja Wars. They will undoubtedly be of great use to you in the coming conflict. Then let us see exactly how useful their strength can be. Tony, wake up! Mizukage, keep an eye on the hand in front of you. I will deal with the hand above. Humph! Tailed beast power. Then I shall let you experience the true might of the tailed beasts for yourself. What? This guy. He actually reflected the tailed beast bomb. Curse him. Humph. This single strike contains 60 years of cultivation. Can you block this? Killer Bee, Mizukage, are you two alright? Do you still have time to worrying about them? As I said, I prefer to win people over with virtue. If you had just given me the tailed beasts earlier, we wouldn't have had all this trouble. And now look at this. As expected of a top-tier powerhouse from the Warring States period, to be able to resolve this without the slightest effort, defeating to cage-level experts, and a perfect Jinchuriki. Nagato, it seems, you have already absorbed all of the Zero Tails chakra, but who gave you the confidence to stand before me in your own physical body? An explosion of this magnitude. It seems the operation to capture the tailed beasts is nearing its end. I wonder if it was the leader, or... That is the direction of the Hidden Cloud Village. Could it be that the leader has successfully captured the tailed beast? Not necessarily. It could be the younger brother of the god of shinobi. I hope so. The way he fled in panic last time is still fresh in my memory. If it is him, I will definitely make him taste the power of my great star. I have come here today with no intention of fighting you. I am only here for the tailed beast. I've been fighting for so long. And with a single sentence, you expect me to just hand the tailed beast over to you. Who do you think you are? Nothing more than a pawn. You are not qualified to negotiate with me. Listen closely. I came today with no intention of fighting you. I am only here for the 8 tails. I have fought for so long, and yet with one word, you think I'll just give the tailed beast to you? Who do you think you are? A mere pawn. You dare stand before me in your true body, and you dare try to bargain with me. Pawn, from the sounds of it, you seem to know a great deal. I think it would be better if I beat you into the ground before we talk. Listen closely. Humph, if I didn't have intel on you, I might actually have fallen into your trap, but you're out of luck. As expected of a powerhouse from the Warring States period, To think he discovered it so quickly. The weakness of the universal pull. A foe like this is indeed a bit troublesome to deal with. Do you intend to do as you did last time? Using kunai to create a spatial shift? He can actually insta-kill the Hellhound. Could it be that this man was hiding his true strength last time? I can't see through him. ZT. Damn it! Did this guy calculate this entire move from the very beginning? I have no choice. There is no other way. It seems if I don't deal with this man first, it will be very difficult to take B away today. Since that's the case, humph, preparing for one last struggle. Then I shall let you experience what true despair feels like. It seems someone decided to take advantage of the Hokage's absence to invade Konoha and steal the tailed beasts. Everyone who can deal with this level of ninjutsu? With such a massive number of enemies, destroying them all may be difficult. Since we cannot destroy them, we will strike together, hold them back while we evacuate the civilians. Report, invaders have appeared at various points around the village. According to intelligence, they are previous generations of Kage summoned by Edo Tensei. Just as we feared, it looks like a meticulously planned conspiracy. Regardless, we must deal with the immediate trouble first. You all go and hold back the meteor in front of you. Send out the order. Evacuate the civilians as quickly as possible. Call in all jonin and high-ranking officials. Do your best to stall the invaders. Lord Hokage, I hope you can return to the village soon. Otherwise, it is merely the shell of the Ten Tails. Your strength is mediocre at best. Let me show you what the true power of a god is. See you. Even the Gato Motho is being countered by this man. It seems the Eight Tails is unattainable today. No choice but to retreat and rethink our plan. Did I give you permission to leave? You call yourself upon. Your entire life is nothing more than a game played by Uchiha Madara. Madara gave you the Rinnegan, only to exploit your convictions, and the dream of one day, using the samsara of heavenly life to revive him. When that time comes, you will no longer be necessary. Are you saying that the current Uchiha Madara is not the Madara you spoke of? Correct, he is Uchiha Obito. He is nothing more than a pawn manipulated by Uchiha Madara. How strange. Nagato is on the verge of death, yet that animal Obito hasn't shown his face. The one who came to save him was actually Deidara. Could it be that while I was capturing the Eight Tails, that guy went to Konoha to seize the Nine Tails? No, that's not right. There are so many experts in Konoha right now. It should be nearly impossible. Whatever, regardless, the Eight Tails is captured. Now only the Two Tails remains. I'll capture it first, then head back. Strange. That guy didn't actually pursue me. Perhaps his goal isn't to kill the leader, but solely to obtain the tailed beasts. Going back to fight is out of the question. Where do we go now? Leave it to me. An attack has already been launched against Konoha. You all head to the village. Then we leave the leader in your hands. We'll go to Konoha first. Nagato, your usefulness ends here. Should we try to destroy it? If we drag this out for too long, there may not be enough manpower to deal with the invaders. In that case, it will only lead to higher casualties. Let's just hold it off for now. If we force its destruction, the resulting debris will also cause casualties. This is Susanoo. To think there is another owner of such a powerful ability besides me and the Uchiha. However, looking at the situation, it seems they are fighting for Konoha. You stopped the first one. But what about the second? How is this possible? To be able to launch such massive meteors simultaneously. What do we do? There's no other way. Everyone, we cannot hold back to meteors. Use your strongest techniques and destroy them if you can. This is no way to handle it. These two meteors, we can't hold them off for long. If we don't force their destruction, I fear the entire village will be wiped out. You're right, Lady Tsunade. If we don't destroy them now, the casualties will be even more severe. In that case, there's no choice. Everyone, destroy them together. Again. Yes, destroy it in one breath. I can't. Using such powerful attacks consecutively twice will definitely consume too much chakra. The real problem is that the person who released these meteors is still hiding somewhere. If we deplete too much chakra, and that person launches a sneak attack, we'll be in trouble. We must reserve some chakra, just in case. Is it finally over? You didn't actually think destroying two meteors would end this, did you? This man's appearance. Why does he look so much like the person grandfather mentioned? I can't pierce through. What kind of defense is this? Your eyes are interesting. The eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. A pity they were fused only recently. No matter, you are a descendant of my Uchiha clan. As long as you work for me, I can spare your life. This man, could he be the one Obito called? Uchiha Madara. Obito. That guy actually revived him. Since that's the case, Obito must have arrived in Konoha as well. We must hurry. If Obito finds Naruto, it will be a disaster. I know who you are, Uchiha Madara. My will is different from yours, and our ideals are completely opposite. Therefore, I cannot help you deal with Konoha. Is that so? If that is the case, then it truly is a pity. Jiraiya, be careful. Who is this guy? How can his strength be so overwhelming? Furthermore, it looks like he was brought back via Orochimaru's reanimation jutsu. Brute force won't work against a powerhouse like this. We must use a powerful sealing jutsu. Cartoon, God of the Magic Universe. Where exactly are you planning to go? Kakashi. Is he the mastermind behind this invasion of Konoha? Who are you? What is your purpose in attacking the village? I don't mind telling you. My primary goal this time is to kill you. Secondly, I am here for the Nine Tails. Primary goal is to kill me, and secondary is the Nine Tails. Regardless of what he wants, it seems he must be dealt with first. No matter what your objectives are, I will never allow anyone to harm Konoha. Haha, is that so? Then let me see just how much capability you have to protect those you wish to protect. Why do I feel something familiar? Shut up! Stop these boring little tricks. Who exactly are you? If I hadn't spent this time fighting with the right eye and learning how to break genjutsu, I might have fallen into his hands today. But this guy, why does he keep giving me a sense of familiarity? Don't be in such a hurry, you'll find out soon. Kakashi, I will make your life a living hell. Cartoon. Shadow Clone Jutsu. Now you can know who I am. My name is Uchiha Obito. Now, you can return my eye to me. No, that's impossible. This isn't real. Obito died long ago. He's dead. Correct. The Obito of the past did indeed die. He died the very moment you killed Rin. He passed away with her. The Obito that exists now lives only to create a world where Rin exists. I won't kill you. I want you to live on in this world, suffering in a living hell. Since Kakashi has appeared here, it proves that the Nine Tails and the One Tails have been hidden away. It seems I must first find the other two-tailed beasts that were captured. I'll make my next move once the battle on Madara's side is over. As expected, he's here. This irritating aura. Could it be that the man has returned? Kurama, what's wrong? If I'm not mistaken, the one currently invading Konoha is one of the founders of the village, named Uchiha Madara. That name, why is it the same as yours? That man is the ancestor of the Uchiha clan. His strength is absolutely terrifying. This time, he is taking advantage of the Hokage's absence from the village to seize the tailed beasts inside both of you.